It's the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. Jason Jewell and Jordan Ham going over everything recruiting related in the state of Arizona. And Jason, big time commit, one of the best athletes in the entire state committing to the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Yeah, and what a job Arizona State has done. This is now their 6th in-state commitment in Tyler Johnson, the athlete from Highland High School. He's in that 6'3", 245-pound range. And I don't like to throw around the term freak that often, but that's what he is. He's an athletic freak that can play a variety of positions.
Now, they were recruiting him as a defensive player. Is that the side of the ball you saw him at the next level?
You know, in high school, he kind of spot played on the defensive side of the ball. ASU's recruiting him as one of their devil linebacker spots. I think he is big enough that he could end up being a defensive end, but he's very dangerous on offense. You see him in high school returning kicks and punts, and he's absolutely phenomenal at doing that. So he's a guy that could probably be an H-back type player as well. So if it doesn't work out on defense, he could flip over and play offensively pretty easily.
Speaking of versatile playmakers, Preston Smith over at Mesquite also making a commitment.
Yeah, so Preston, a guy that I've been a big fan of, he's committed to Weber State as a safety. He's a kid that's played quarterback and played some wide receiver and done a bunch of different things, but he commits to Weber State over an offer from Indiana State.
And it looks like Weber also added an offer for Creston Coolidge as well.
Yeah, the big offensive tackle from Valley Vista. Now he's approaching double-digit offers. He's the guy I really like, how he's changed his body and just progressed over the last year, lost about 50 pounds and stands 6'5". He's 255 pounds right now, and he's a guy that carries a very high GPA, almost a 4.0.
South Dakota State has done a great job recruiting the state of Arizona, and they add an offer for wide receiver Terrell Brown.
Yeah, Terrell now past double-digit offers, his 11th offer from South Dakota State. He's a guy that was one of the top receivers in the state over the past 2 years, one of the most productive guys. And if South Dakota State can land him, that'd be huge for them recruiting in the state of Arizona.
Desert Vista knows special teams units. Connor Kolb went to LSU last year. Now this year's kicker Riley Erickson picks up an offer as well.
Yeah, how about that? Erickson was a backup last year to a Division I kid, and he ends up going to be a Division I player himself. He had an offer from Air Force. He's getting recruited at that Academy Ivy League type level.
ASU picks up a big commitment in Tyler Johnson, but they're not done. They also offer a Saguaro star.
Yeah, he's a 2018 prospect, Josiah Bradley. We talked about, versatile athletes. That's exactly what Bradley is. He's played some running back, returns kicks, plays safety. Right now, I just think he's going to be a safety at the next level, but I expect a very big year next year, filling in at running back with Stone Matthews graduating for Saguaro.
A couple of guys planning on making some visits, starting with Nathaniel over at Basha.
Yeah, so we haven't talked about Nathaniel, in quite a while. He's kind of been quiet in the recruiting, but he talked to me recently and said he's going to visit Hawaii and Washington State in January. And then another guy in that Chandler area over at Hamilton, Tyler Stevens, at Hamilton High School. He's going to visit Utah State, the Mountain West program, January 21st.
Things are heating up as the year is wrapping up. Make sure to stay tuned to Sports 360 AZ for all your recruiting coverage.